Good morning. Hello, hello. I am so excited because I had like this conspiracy theory about Animal Crossing's like 3.0 update, and I've been like kind of buzzing about it because I have this theory. So, and that's why we're pinning the aggressive promotion for slow burn, because one, I didn't actually change the aggressive promotions for the week. And yeah, so please be sure to go check out Min, Pei, and Pat's Slow Burn podcast. It's now on YouTube, so be sure to go support him that way. But hi, how are we doing? Hello, hello. Do a quick hello. Hi, Reese. With the 43 months, Jonah, hello. Nick Gamer, hello. A-Bear, hello. Oh my gosh. Nyla, Megs, Anna, hello. Good to see all of you. How are we today? So, my theory, okay? And you can quote me on this and you can tell me if I'm wrong, okay? That's totally fine. But I was listening to the Slow Burn podcast on YouTube. That's why we're aggressively promoting them, right? Because I want to like cite my sources. And one thing that they had talked about was they were feeling a little less excited. Like they're still excited, but like the original like, oh my God, kind of went down after like all of the uncertainty when it came to the update started like bubbling forward, like, you know, all these costs that we'd have to do for a free update and all that jazz. And the one thing that people were talking about was the whole custom code situation with the Slumber Islands. Now, I think it was Peyton's video on the whole behind the scenes for the update. And the question that was often asked was, are we going to get more custom codes for the Slumber Islands? Because to quote what Peyton was talking about with the podcast, she was saying like, I'm doing a city island. So the majority of my codes are roads, right? And that means that I would either be limited to just doing city Slumber Islands because I wouldn't have enough. Here's my theory. They were saying that Slumber Islands would not impact your regular island. So what if custom codes are island locked for Slumber Islands? As in, you know, you have the same amount of slots that you get for your regular island, but those slots are individual to the islands that you build in Slumber Islands, because then those custom codes can be shared by the people that you bring onto the island to build with you, and it doesn't impact your island, and it doesn't impact anything that you change for the Slumber Islands or the your main island. Does that sound like that would make sense? Does that sound like it's plausible? Discuss. Never decaf, hello. So I don't really have any preparation for today. I think if I was going to do preparation, I think I'd probably gather materials. I think we could do that. Charlize is coming to the island today. We can do house designs and decorating. We can do happy home stuff. I did promise that we'd work on emotes today, so we can work on emotes. I am so sorry. I apparently lied to all of you because I don't know how memberships work when it comes to emotes. They were saying like, oh yeah, in order to, you know, unlock another emote, you have to get to this number. We got to that number. And then they're like, oh, in order to get to that number, you have to unlock to here. And I'm just going, bestie, really? So I don't know if we have like the slots specifically for a new one, but let me check. Lori, hello. Think I've lost my mind. I'm starting a new island? That's okay. No, I don't think that's, listen, I think that there is also something really fun about starting a new island and experiencing everything like all in one go. Not in the sense like you're doing everything at the same time, but having that progression of all of the different things happening. I think that's really cool. I don't think you've lost your mind. I think you're fine. I think you're fine. But let me check to make sure that I'm not just like lying to all of you. Let me see. Yeah, no. Apparently I need 12 more members to unlock the emote, which is very annoying. So sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I apparently like lied to you. So I will be sure to do a YouTube apology video with a ukulele if I can find it. So yeah, no, I think you're fine. That's my theory when it comes to like the custom codes, because the way that Peyton was talking about it, it sounded like the way they worded it is that you will have the same amount of slots available to you for the Slumber Islands. Now, I don't know if Slumber Islands means that you only have one extra like custom code locked thing where it's like custom code specific for Slumber Islands and then custom codes that are specific for your island, or if it's each island. So I don't know. But we like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer besides running around in circle and panicking. We like to talk about our weekly goals and weekly wins. I've been working on scripting. I've been doing slow cleaning up, not as much as I'd like. I've just been like, I don't know, maybe it's just the state of the world, or maybe it's just like the come down from the holiday, but I've just been like, I don't want to do anything. Which is very much a problem because I'm the adult in this household, along with Hubsmud. we're getting a new bed for the guest room. We're buying one off of a neighbor slash friend who is selling an IKEA day bed for like over 50% of a sale. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah. And then the 3.0 update is nigh, like within 36 hours. So that's very exciting. Yeah, but I want to hear what is going on. How is your week going? Weekly wins or weekly mez. We want to celebrate it and hear it and do all those things. And we also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. But if you don't know what it is, like the stream and find out, but we're already there. I cleaned a lot of my house last week. I cleaned my bird feeders today. I've been working on my island a lot in the last couple of days. Yeah, my island's a mess. I've been trying to get back into like actual flower breeding because I do kind of want to like grow my own flowers again. Yuri, hello. My goal is to limit how much doom scrolling I've been doing. Yeah. I've been like in this YouTube shorts like scrolling thing, and I know it's by design. So I've been trying really hard to not do that. But yeah, wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, friends. Turn your body from side to side. And Megs, I have a big weekly win. I got a pre-phone call about the receptionist job, so hopefully I get an interview. But the biggest thing is that I got my permit. Oh, you can start driving again. Congratulations. Go vroom vroom. Absolutely, that's awesome. But yeah, friends, if you've been kind of like in the slouching office goblin position, be sure to straighten up your spine to whatever your queer ass or ally self can do. And if you struggle with a chronic pain condition or limited mobility, do what you can, you know your body best. Grab your water, take your meds. Hi, cat. Eat a nom or a non, and unclench that beautiful jaw. And we're going to do a nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. I really need to actually refill this thing. A nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. There we go. You're being a good human and having hope, Lori. We need more of you in this world. So yeah, let's get into some Animal Crossing, shall we? I've tried really hard to not be burnt out and like not actually play the game if I don't want to. I played my new Leaf Town, and I did not realize that, like, if you're gone for a week, almost all your flowers will die. So that was fun. Tessie, hello, how are you? And so I was, like, watering my flowers, and you will not believe who was the campsite villager in the town. It was Frank. I tried to get him on the island just for, like, the funsies, but it didn't work, so... All right, Tia, dressed to impress. I want to decorate so bad. I think I have enough money for the what's it called? For all the inventory. Because I think I need at least one inventory upgrade with all the stuff that's going to be going into the island. That's a bit of a concern. So I think here's what the plan. We'll do dailies. All right, we have Charlize on the island. We'll do dailies. We'll say hello to Charlize. We'll collect resources. And we'll just play it by ear. And I think we were talking about emotes. And one of them was the rainbow duck. Thank you, Nightbot, for the very late thing, but appreciate it. It was the rainbow rubber duck with love, or the or like the shy rubber duck with the nook leaf on top. Older AC games, except for GameCube, was about flower upkeep. Gold roses being the exception in Wild World, so I bred a bunch of black roses and watered them gold for my oh, so gold roses don't die in Wild World. No worries, no worries. Yeah, we got D. Okay, so this is the other thing too. I have gyroids that are specific to villagers, right? And I know that when we say goodbye to Rossetti, or we use Rossetti's function, he's going to do, like, he's going to clean up everything, which means that I'm not going to know which villager had which thing. So we're going to need to do something with that. All right, so if that's the case, we got Tia's poster. I got Jacob's photo really early because we've only had him for a month or something, right? Not very long. And he gave me his photo. So we're going to actually, I think, clear this. Although I really like the way that I designed this basement. So that's all right, though. All right, we're going to do this. And we're going to move these here. And we need to get Charlize's poster, too. You know Batty Cove? I totally flattened it right before the update. Crazy, right? Yeah, people are like, oh my gosh, what if it requires a 5-star island ranking in order to get the hotel? And I'm like, my island is presently a mess. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay, so we need to go get... We need to get all of these people. So let's start with... We'll do Tex. And... Okay, I need to just... Oh, wait, no. We're gonna do that. So I get this in order. And then we'll do that. My island is a... Oh yeah, no, like, I think the reason why my island's a 5-star island is that I left the yards. I didn't do anything with that. So I'm not worried about my island in particular. Okay, so this is mine. Here, we'll do this. So type here. It was what? Tex, Apple, Bunny, and Tia, right? Let me see. It was... Evergrove is the only island that isn't a mess. You haven't checked your island. I checked it yesterday, so I know that mine's fine. It was Tex, Apple, Bunny, Tia. All right. Tex, Bunny, Apple, Tia. So Tia is number 4. Tia is number 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is mine. We're gonna put you here, and then this is... this is the girl! Oh my gosh. All right, well, we'll talk to her in a second. Tex. All the cuties are out. So there's Tex. And then... Right? And then Apple. Okay. And then Bunny. Hi, Bunny. We can gift Bunny now, so I'm very excited about that. I've been growing shrubs. Okay. This is Bunny. We got Tia right here. And then who is the next 6? Or the next 5, I should say. It was... Okay, so we have Olivia, Fang, Antonio, Vesta, and Jacob. So Jacob is last. Okay. Okay. Jacob is the last one. Okay. He'll be at 9. Actually, I'm going to do it like this so I can keep it together. So then it was... Trying to remember, was it Fang or was it Antonio that's first? Doesn't matter because they're like right next to each other, right? Right. So it was it Fang or Antonio? It doesn't really matter because they're still going to have a house together. That's Fang. Thank you. Yes. I'm trying hard to like keep track. So that's 1. And then 2. And then we need... Where's Vesta? Are you seriously thinking right now? Are you seriously thinking right now? Not today. It's not like I'm fussing over it, but I've been thinking the layout of my place. I'm a little busy right now. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, Fang. I'm so sorry. All right, and then where is... There's the girl. Okay. All right, and then we're just gonna put all of this in here so I don't forget. And we need to make sure that Charlize gets a, I get her poster, and then I also get a, stop it. And get a dry word for her. All right. So, we're gonna do this Texas. Yep. And then this one. Yep. And then this one. And then we have, oh, but we also need to get one for the, right. 2, 3, 4, yep, and then 5. Cool. All right, so we got that one. And now I need to see, do I have the photos for the NPCs here? Oh dear. Okay. All right, well, Danny and Antonio are married, whose house became the workplace. Antonio's, hello, Belle. Antonio's part of the house was the bedroom, and what was it? And Fang's house was the living room kitchen thing. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Maybe I should just do it in order. So it would be Able Sisters, Museum, Nook's Cranny, and Resident Services, right? Yeah, the photo room. Yeah, I'm trying to keep track. So I need the Able Sisters first. Yeah, okay. So we've got the Able Sisters, and then there's the Nook's Cranny one. So that would be this right here. Then we've got this one, which is Resident Services here, and then the museum. Sidewalk path, what is it called? Oh, here, let me see if I can. This one, the cotton brick. It's cotton brick for everything. So if you do cotton brick, you'll find it, I'm sure. I think these are all the same, like the same character, or the same person. This one, I believe, is a crystal cat creation. And I'm not feeling it with this dirt. I may change it over to, there's a dirt path that also has like the wooden stakes that I often see Blaine over at Bewick use for his natural islands. And so I think I may do that one instead. Where is, wait, does the museum not have one? No. Did I not give the museum a... No, I must have. I must have. I wonder if I cleaned it. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about the museum. The museum will get a new one, I guess. Maybe. Unless, of course... Did I put it down here? Is it down here, maybe? It's been a hot minute since I've, like... Anything. No, I guess I lost it. Okay. Well, then the museum, we'll just get a new one for the museum. All right, so we'll put the pipes here. Yeah, we'll put that here. Where's the pipe? There we go. Yeah, so then it would be Able Sisters, Nook's Cranny, Resident Services, and then maybe cotton. You need to do an underscore for cotton brick, so it would be cotton underscore brick. If you can't find it from there, let me know and I'll just give you the MA code. So Swapoid. Yep. And then it was Bendoid. Yep. And then it was Tabloid. Wait. Yeah, resident services. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so I have that prepared. I have that prepared. And then I need to make sure that Charlize gets one. Yeah, you need to have an underscore. You have to write it exactly as it's written. It's no way. Is it National Rubber Duck Day? It is. My time has come. Hello, you two. It's good to see you. Let's see if I can be lazy and find one that's on the ground. Okay, we've got cuties running around. We'll do our hellos. Actually, what is our Nook miles for the day? All right, catch bugs, easy peasy. Pop balloons, easy peasy. Wood, plant trees or shrubs. Visit the roost. Cool, we can do that. We can do that. He's exercising. Let's see, anything over here. I may have some in my inventory too. May do that. The desire to decorate, y'all, it's so bad. Also to clean up. I have gotten rid of so many flowers. It's been, oh, here we go. Let's give that to Charlize. We haven't had a Dutoid. Actually, no, let's give that to the museum. I like that idea better because I love the Dutoid. If you know, you know. We'll do the Dutoid for that one. Oh, wait, here we go. And here's Charlize's. Here's Charlize. And what the heck? Let's talk. Hi. How are you doing? Did you know the moon's about... Ugh, we love the moon rabbit one. So cute. It is so weird to have such colorful villagers. And what's wild is, like, I feel that for the first time ever, all of my villagers kind of intersect. Like, their colors do well together. They don't... Like, none of them feel out of place. And it's because of these three. So very excited. So we have 4 boys, 6 girls. We have 2 peppies and we have 2 normals, which is definitely not a spread I would typically go for, but it is what it is. And this is such a great villager. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Apple and Charlize, yeah, they do, right? Artsy, the card arrived. Mrs. G, let's go. I have been, I'm not gonna lie, I've been really worried by the snail mail because for some reason, I feel like last year the cards got there a lot faster, but you know, considering the state of the world, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. I'm so glad it arrived. That's awesome. Alrighty. Okay, let's go meet the girl. I'm excited. Wow. High school PE teacher coded, for sure. For sure. Osros is under a lot of stress, apparently. Thanks for inviting me from the campsite, and if the boxes didn't give it away took you upon it. Wow, I didn't know I had this much stuff. It is a flooring choice. I know that Victoria has it. I actually like her. I actually like her. She's cute. She's cute. Okay, all right, I'm seeing this. She's actually a really cute villager. We're gonna change out the top with this rainbow sweater that I have in my inventory just for her. But oh yeah, I see it now. I see it coming together. I see it coming together. The gym teacher from Glee with that tracksuit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Able sisters. And this is Nook's Cranny, so we'll move Nook's Cranny and Resident Services. And then we'll put this here. And then I wonder if I can, do I have any means of, like, marking it? I'm sure I will know. I'm sure I will know. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's okay. It'll be fine. Yeah, no, it's okay. We've got this. So I need to make sure that... Wait, I need to actually put this here because Charlize is going to be here, and I need to remember to do that. But we finally have a dudoid. That's nice. Okay. So that was my main concern originally. And then I need to put some stuff away and start doing some gathering. Yeah. Are you all so excited? Are you all so excited? I know that there are people who are like talking about staying up. I know that people have said that like they have an appointment, they've taken time off. It's very exciting. And I have a lot of weeds somewhere. Let me see. I'll just do some weed pickup. I'm very excited. I'm so stoked. It'll be very fun. Okay, let me see. I think that there's some weeds up here, right? Oh yeah, all the weeds. So that one. Yeah. We'll do this. Yeah. Blast from the past with some Alexi Giovanni techniques. Thankfully, because it's blue, like the blue flowers, it's not going to be as difficult because it's just 2 white flowers. I want to decorate, y'all. I want to decorate so bad. Well, why don't you decorate? Because I don't want to do Rossetti's work for him at all. Whatsoever. Let's see, 2. How many do we have? 17. I'm just gonna get just a 20. Just to say that I did. Diesel, hello. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We are not ready for this update at all, whatsoever. No, it's fine. How are you feeling? I hope that you're on the mend. It's crazy how subtle, like, the holiday lights in the trees just, like, go away. So I don't think Isabel even talks about it at all. Can I, like, put that there? I can. Okay. Ooh, the money rock. Sweet. Definitely need money. I should have probably gone to the money islands and picked it up. Who is this Alexi? Speak up. Sounds like he's got skills. He does got skills. Alexi, hello. Mods, can you do me a favor and do a shout out for Alexi Giovanni, please? For all of your precise and efficient tutorials on various games like Animal Crossing and Dinkum, please be sure to go check him out. Wait, I need to do this. Thank you. Alexi, how are ya? And thanks, Mrs. G, for the heads up of my mention. Big day tomorrow for me, Bridgerton live stream. Bridgerton, like, Bridgerton is with a new season. I am not yucking anyone's yum, okay? I've been really curious about Bridgerton. But with the state of the world as it is, like from an economic standpoint, I get so frustrated by the glorification of like, oh, woe is me with all this money, you know? And so I'm hesitant to like get into Bridgerton because like I understand that people, regardless of their lives, have struggles, right? Like it's hard to feel sorry for billionaires, and I don't often feel sorry for billionaires. Actually, I don't feel sorry for billionaires, but like I know that there are instances historically that it makes it very difficult for me to feel any sort of oh whoa when someone has all of the power and resources. However, I do like Bridgerton's like a historical retelling of that era where it's like we see more than just rich white people. You know what I mean? Do it, Artsy. We all watch it. Oh my. There are some. The shorts have been shorting with Bridgerton, but there are instances with Penelope where it's like I would very much like to be more than friends, and I was just like, oh, that build-up's really cute. That's actually a really nice build-up. So I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Just tired. I was dancing before stream. Yes, let's go. Gotta dust off my rubber duckies this evening. A friend gave me a collection. Let's go. I don't know how like rubber ducks became like my thing for 2026. I mean, I do know, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I've heard that it did better. It improved the whole like Penelope story from the books. That's what I've heard. And they made Penelope more likable in the show. Oh, of course, of course, of course. Okay, I have 3. I have 3. We need to, like, make the welcome to the island umbrella. So, Alexi, are you taking a break from Dinkum to play the 3.0, or are you kind of moving away from Animal Crossing content? Because I haven't seen you live in a bit. I'm like, I'll do it my best, but he's quite... Dreams rescued a Shadow the Hedgehog plushie that was tossed on the ground. Oh, wow. Wow. I know that people really, really like Shadow. I never really got into Sonic, unfortunately. But best of luck. I can get something out. And then where is... Oh my gosh. So Alexi... I don't know if Mrs. G has told you my strategy, right? But bulk crafting is coming to Animal Crossing 3.0, right? And I was like, I want to be efficient. I want to have like one thing that I can just like min-max craft. And so I picked the coconut drink, which requires 1 coconut. And so I have over probably nearly 1,000 coconuts specifically to get my Nook Miles completed for the DIY crafting. I've been enjoying the break of festive time, been playing Fortnite. We've got Dinkum Design Wars on the moment. Might jump into 3. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry that I wasn't really able to like get on board with Design Wars tourney. I really appreciate the invite though. I don't have time, but I'm very excited to see what goes on with that. The only yucking of yum I don't accept are throwaway comments about romance writing and books being called corny. Being called corny? What? No. Listen, everyone has their own guilty pleasures and their own enjoyments of like romantasy and all of that jazz. My only like criticism of like some romance authors is that they don't know anatomy, or they come up with really weird phrases for anatomy. But like Bridgerton clearly has a niche, and they have very strong, you know, female protagonists. They have a great representation of a ton of ethnicities. So I'm not complaining about that. I think that's great. I don't know if it's for me, but I think that it's really cool that they turned what would have been pretty much like an all-white cast into not being an all-white cast. And I like that a lot. The timing was, I know, yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, oh, oh. Oh man. Okay, so in my infinite spare time, I was considering like doing like in defense of videos where I talk about random things that people have like big opinions for. And one of like the in defense of that I wanted to do was like in defense of NSFW games. Because I don't understand the pearl clutching thing about NSFW content. I think that there is something to be said about like having NSFW content that's on like a gaming page where children can see it, and maybe they're not at that point or their parents haven't talked to them about that stuff yet. That I have a bit of a problem with. But I don't have a problem with like bam chicka wow wow games. Like I don't have a problem with that. There's definitely old school romance where you find that, but the author's doing great work for diversity. Absolutely. Yeah, no, the diversity part of it is great. And also I feel that even though I know nothing of Bridgerton, it feels like the stuff that I have seen, the acting is very genuine. Like I could imagine him being in that situation and reacting similarly, or it doesn't feel out of place. I mean, some romance books can definitely be, yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but also romance book does not, yeah, no, absolutely, that too. It's two different things, absolutely. I mean, just look at Chuck Tingle. What was he awarded for? Almost awarded. He ran with that whole like, almost like Pulitzer nominated. No, it wasn't Pulitzer. It was what was it? Oh man. Please wear this instead of your jacket. But yeah, I don't know where we got to talking about romance and smut, but that's that's funny. I wonder if there's like an actual percentage between like, is this romance or is this like 1970s adult videos sort of thing? Crimes, I ran out of coffee. Yeah, no, I think so too. I mean, maybe it could be like romance and then romance, you know, like eyebrow wiggles romance. But this way, Mrs. G had read the book ages ago, well before the show, so we have a mixture of inside knowledge to just viewers. We really enjoyed it even from the own male or different ages perspective. That's so cool. Okay, well, that sounds like I've been thinking about like that being a show that I watch myself because I don't think HubSmut has an interest in watching it, and that's totally fine. But I was like, it'd be kind of fun to have like a show to watch because I don't watch shows right now by myself. All right, I think we've got that. And how are we with the Nook Miles? We need to catch bugs. I think we'll catch bugs on Nook Miles Island or something. Balloon and shrubs. Okay. Why don't we do a shrub, I think? We'll do a shrub. I find it interesting that the money rock doesn't count as a as one. Let me see. Wait, it's like this. Actually, I have a bunch of duckies. Gave a bunch of duckies away to friends. I had too many. We've also been enjoying the Percy Jackson series that Producer's Man's interest in, also enjoyable. Ooh, that's cool. Girlfriend watched the Bridgerton and liked it a lot. Apparently, I haven't had any pressing urge to do the same. Yeah, I think it's really big on whimsy. I've been sitting with this notion that I really do enjoy like I enjoy sci-fi shows. I know that there are some shows that I would like to watch but are a little too stressful for me right now. Like the what is it? I can word Handmaid's Tale, because that looks like that show was pretty well done, but I don't have the energy really to devote to being stressed like that. Oh, cameraman. Oh. Sometimes I want old school, sometimes I want contemporary, sometimes I want a one-handed read. Romance is diverse, content warnings. Oh no, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. All right, let's see, can I... What do we gift? What do we gift? We'll say hello. You've been rewatching your favorite show? What's your favorite show? A one-handed read label would be great. But the genre is evolved and evolving, and there's something for everyone. Yeah, I wonder why. I think people crap on romance as a genre because I think that it's like, oh, it's a woman's genre, which is kind of silly. Let's see, who can I gift stuff to? Ooh, maybe we could give this one to Apple. Yeah, we'll give this one to Apple. That would look nice on her. And then what else? Oh my gosh, Ghost Whisperer. Yes, my mom and I used to watch that show together. Did you finish that show? Because I think, like, this is my personal opinion. I'm not like yucking your yum, okay? I feel like after the husband became someone else, that made it really difficult for me to like follow what was going on. If you know, you know. Actually, let's do this one. This is, yeah. This is why the genre as a whole needs to be redefined, because there's so many booktubers pointing fingers at the genre. What do you all feel about, was it Rachel Reads or something? Is that her handle? Let me see. Is it Rachel Reads? No. Rachel, or Reading with Rachel or something. With Rachel. Reads with Rachel. Yeah. I think she, like, one of the main issues that she has is like how NSFW books are like written. She has a whole thing about the Age of Scorpius fiasco. If you know, you know. Where is Apple? I want to see if I can gift her. I listen to 2 podcasts exclusively about romance, Fated Mates and Heaving Bosoms. Oh my gosh. I haven't found a single booktuber that isn't polarizing. Oh wow. I can't gift you yet. Well, we're gonna change that. Yeah, we're gonna change that. I'm gonna gift this to you later. Ooh, we love positive hosts. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're gonna, ooh, the money spot. Because this island's a mess, I'm not really worried about where I'm placing it. So we're just gonna put it back here. What I would love to see in more romance is realistic and also positive polydynamics, or non-monogamous dynamics. I think that that is a genre that needs to be tapped into. Pun intended. Some NSFW books are fantastically written with complex stories and characters, and some have about the same level of plot in the average. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rachel, hello, welcome in. We are currently prepping for the 3.0 update by collecting resources and just kind of like talking and shooting the shiz. What are you looking most forward to with the update? I think I saw you over at Peyton's live stream yesterday, so I hope you're doing well. Might look into it. Well, do I have recommendations for you? Put it in the Discord message, G. Please and thank you. There we go. Do we have a book channel? Do we have a book channel? Let me see. You can probably either put it on share your art, or maybe if it's NSFW, please do a share between each other, because I just remembered that my Discord is for 13 plus, so maybe don't do that. Never mind. Do a DM, please, and thank you. The megaphone? Yeah, thank you. Well, no, and also my Discord's PG-13. Yeah, I actually got to try the megaphone in my new Leaf Town for the first time. The Steam Deck works for it, by the way, if you're curious. And I had a fun time just being like, oh, hey. And someone was like, oh, what? It was very fun. I wonder if they get upset if you like shout in their ear. Not that I would recommend it. Hello, Kate. I've been doing some ARC reading in the Romantasy area, and I really like that they share warnings and triggers before you get into it. The disclosure is refreshing. I also believe in the value of triggers and content warning. Leaving work now to catch you all later, or of course tomorrow. Yep, we'll be live tomorrow. If I'm live tomorrow, that means that I will not be live Friday, because I've got videos to do and cleaning. What's my favorite color? Food and dessert. Well, it's hard to say because growing up, I always really liked purple, or people thought I always really liked purple and designated that I liked purple. But I've been really into like autumn colors recently because I'm a deep dark autumn, but I really like sunflower yellow. I really like teal. I like purple. I've been really into red and blue recently. Favorite food and dessert. Oh, that's so hard. Why you gotta be like that? Making me pick. It's not like my favorite food, because my favorite food would probably be kimbap or pizza, but I have been really into making a cucumber salad by slicing the cucumber really thin and then tossing it with some soy sauce and sesame oil and some garlic and chipotle powder, and shaking that up and eating it with a protein. That's been really nice. My favorite dessert. Oh no. A favorite dessert. The child's big feelings, not the child. The child's big feelings has been making me crave like a good brownie and ice cream. So I think like right now that's kind of my thing. I also like tiramisu and cheesecake. Look at that man, dressed so cute. Shiver, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Megs, I think you need to correct that sentence. You need to say, speaking of cheesecake, I just remembered I'm eating cheesecake right now. There was cheesecake in the fridge. It is time to eat the cheesecake. That's what I think you were trying to say. Oh, the leopard print. I don't think I've ever purchased the leopard print before. What's my favorite game? Animal Crossing is my comfort game. My favorite game right now? Well, that's hard. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire recently. So that's a really fun card game, and I unlocked the daily climb where you play as a specific character and you get certain like modifications to the gameplay and you compete with people all over the world. That's been really fun for me. I also really like Dwarf Romantic right now. I gotta work out how to find old things I've read. Might be time to store. You're also sort of preparing for 3.0 by first inviting Muffy to my island. Muffy is a good choice. Muffy's a good choice. All right, we're going to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer. We're going to go mail this to Apple, and then we're going to go to Harv's so that I can buy Charlize's poster. And then I think we're going to we're going to do a captain tour today. Okay, so a board game, if we're talking board games, I really like Cosmic Encounters. Cosmic Encounters, if you like playing Risk, but you hate how Risk is very much like you can pile on somebody, it's the sci-fi version of Risk for people who liked playing Risk but hated the way the game was like you could make a bully. And each alien that you play has a game-breaking mechanic, but also Koran, hello. But every other alien in the game has a game-breaking mechanic. Cosmic Encounters is one of those games that I feel is like it's not crunchy, like it's very like you got to think about it, but it's not like you're locked in, right? I really like Cosmic Encounters. There's also, I always forget the game's name, despite it, I really like it. It's a deck building game for, it's also a sci-fi one. Hold on. Let me do sci-fi deck building game. Let me see. No. Star Realms. I really like Star Realms. Star Realms is a really good one. Wait, no, I'm not doing Charlize. No. No, cancel. We're doing Apple today. Oh, I did say the board game. I said Star Realms and Cosmic Encounters. Those are my two favorites. Also, oh my gosh, it's I'm trying to think about what it's called. It's an aliens like Ridley Scott aliens, but it can't be Ridley Scott aliens because they'll get in trouble. But it's basically like you're going around your ship trying to like get off or like get the aliens off your ship or like explode it and stuff. And I'm trying to remember what it's called. It starts with an N. Starts with an N. Hold on. Aliens inspired board game. Let me see what it's called. Nemesis. Nemesis is a really good game. I like Nemesis a lot. Where this? The same creator made a medieval one called Hero Realms. Yep, we played Hero Realms too. I don't like Hero Realms as much as Star Realms, but it's the same mechanic. Where this? It's aliens with it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. I like it a lot. I also have the suspicion I need to visit multiple cabin islands to unlock the hotel. Probably, yes. Don't worry about it. Just be mindful to not spam because that makes it difficult for me to focus on what I'm working on. Although this is clearly very riveting. So yeah, if you're wanting to get into board games, Gloomhaven, which is super crunchy, that's what got me into board games in 2020. I like Gloomhaven, I like Star Realms, I like Nemesis, Cosmic Encounters. There's a few other ones. Boombastic. Boombastic is like keep talking and no one explodes, but it's more of a card trick-taking game like The Crew. The Crew is also a really good card game, if you are interested. I really like those games a lot. And a lot of those games, like not Nemesis or Cosmic Encounters, but the other ones can be played in like 30, 45 minutes. What was I doing? Not this. No, that's fine. That's totally fine. So you were saying, Rachel, that you were looking forward to the megaphone the most. Which villager, like the first villager that you are going to be like, hey, come, let me know where you are. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Where's Charlize? Cool. Judy? Who's on your island right now? Blue Bear? Yes. I think the first person I'm going to call out would probably be Antonio. I think it'd probably be Antonio. Or maybe Vesta, because she came into my life as my OG normal, and she's never left. Even though I now have a Switch 2, I don't feel like spending $5 just to get a megaphone. That is perfectly fine. There's a couple of content creators who are saying, like, I don't, like, it's the principle of the thing. If you really want to have more of, like, a critique of the update, like having like opinions, go look at Vis over at Angry Coconuts. You know, like he had opinions that I felt were very fair. It's like, it's not the concept that the update itself is $5. It's that why are quality of life improvements requiring money, right? Or like, why do we have to pay for things that probably should be part of the update for free? Now, listen, I don't want to say $5 is $5 because $5 for me is different for $5 that could literally feed somebody for a day. So I don't want to come across as like being laissez-faire that it's only $5. If you are not excited by the additions for the Switch 2 that cost money, and you don't need it, you don't have to, right? Like, you are still getting a lot of free content that comes for both the for both consoles, right? But my view, it's two things, right? Like, I have the counterpoints that I sit with. Like, on one hand, Nintendo didn't have to do this, right? Like, Nintendo is providing a lot of free content to a game that's very beloved. And I think that they're doing maybe some testing of things that they're going to be bringing to the next game. Maybe this is going to give people the incentive to purchase the Switch 2 before the next Animal Crossing game comes out on this console. Who knows? I'm still of the opinion that they're going to create another Animal Crossing game that connects to Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's not like Animal Crossing Plus, but like it connects to the other game if you wanted to. Adrix, hello. You have Judy Sprinkles, Peck, and I can't remember. That's fair. That's fair. Vesta being like, hey girl, hey. My daughter's villagers, Peck on her island will have... Oh, that's cool. That's super fun. I like Peck. I haven't had Peck before. And I haven't had Whitney before. Those are good villagers. So, again, on one hand, Nintendo didn't have to do this. On the other hand, because Animal Crossing New Horizons can be played on the Switch, which is an underpowered console in general, but very much in comparison to the Switch 2, they have to have different aspects of the update that can accommodate both like very unequally powered consoles, but also provide an incentive of like, hey, look at this shiny thing that's sort of kind of cheap, and you're probably thinking about getting the Switch 2 anyway. So maybe this is the time for you to get the Switch 2, right? And I've heard a lot of people actually purchasing the Switch 2 before the 3.0 update, right? So I think that the update in of itself is more of an incentive for people to go and purchase the Switch 2 earlier in preparation for people already having a set understanding and appreciation of the Switch 2. Ooh, we have a fall island. That's exciting. But I don't think that even if you're a content creator, I don't think it's necessary for you to buy the $5 upgrade. I think that this had a point where I wondered why those things required paying money, but at the same time, they're providing an update to a game that we all thought was donezo, right? We all thought it was finito Santiago, to quote Kay. So I'm trying to express gratitude that there's new things coming that are absolutely free, and I am able to prepare and pay for the $5 because that $5 isn't something that I need to worry about. But if money is tight for whatever reason, and you need to use that $5 for another joy, or to feed yourself, or to help another person who needs it more, don't feel like you're missing out. I don't think you will be, because if you have a Switch 2 also, it's already a smoother experience. The graphics are already much more improved. I think that comes from more of like a design standpoint and from a content creator standpoint, because we like to like zoom in and be ridiculous. I don't think the average casual player would do that. Trade Skyroon, 5 worth it? Yeah, like, and it also depends on like how you feel about the game. Some people will say $5 for better graphics is worth it. Like, here we go. Like, best example. But I also, again, I don't feel like it's necessary. If that makes sense. Let's grab this and then let's do another one. Tina, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. What's my favorite holiday? I live in Korea, so I have different favorite holidays now. I really like Lunar New Year. We're not like huge active celebrants for Lunar New Year, but I really appreciate the vibe by living in Korea. We basically treat December as one big celebration anyway. So anything from Christmas to Yule to Boxing Day, I usually just treat December as like one big holiday and excuse to make cookies, basically. Honestly, I'll say this. I do appreciate the Switch 2 edition only includes features. Yes, exactly, right? Like, it's the update for the Switch 2. It's not going to be, I don't know if segregatory is a word, but it's not going to segregate the Switch 1 and Switch 2 players too obviously. I find it like, I think some people have said like, I don't have 12 people to play Animal Crossing with, so I don't know about having 12 people on an island at once. The fly-in times would be ridiculous. So it really kind of depends. Like, I think the megaphone is a nice addition. Like, I'm excited for that. I'm glad that the Slumber Islands are for everyone who has a Nintendo Online subscription. But again, I still feel not weird, but I feel like there were some things that maybe weren't perhaps answered, as in like there's two types of what's it called? There's two types of Nintendo Online subscription, which means that I think it's specific to the Switch 2 that you are able to have other consoles that you can play, like the Game Boy and other things, right? Let me know if I'm talking out of my tush with this. And so when Nintendo announced that they were releasing like other consoles that you can put into the game, like the NES, I think there's even a Game Boy, and that there will be games that you can play. My big question was, so based on your Nintendo Online, does that mean that you can't play all of the consoles? Like, you have access to a Game Boy to decorate, but if you don't have the like expanded or the upgraded version for NOS, does that mean you can't play the Game Boy game? Right? You and your daughter celebrate Lunar New Year? That's exciting. Yeah, no, it seems like a nightmare. Like, I think that it's cool, but if you're going to have 12 people, I think I would also, wait, did we not? Oh, I still need wood. Oh, it's like, why can't we have like Tortimer online games where 12 people would be fun to have on the island or something? You know, that's my thing. It's like if you're going to have 12 people on the island, like the Slumber Island, that's fine because you can actually do things. But like on your regular island, what is there to do besides photo ops and like maybe cleaning up flowers and picking up trees and shrubs? Like if we could actually do Tortimer style games, that's different. But we can't because it's not in the game. So I don't know. You read that it's limited games? Yeah, no, I know that it's just like it's a limited game thing, but I feel that that's something that needs to be explicitly clear. It's like, yes, no matter your NOS status, that you will still be able to play like the one game that is available on that one console. Because part of me was like, well, if you're only able to play some of or none of those games and they're just decorating, then what's the point? That, I mean, like, I'm sure that tomorrow all the answers will happen, right? All the answers will happen. But for me, it's like, if you want people, and a lot of people, to make a financial decision in this economy, and that's not just including paying like $4.99 or $5 for the upgrade. That's like potentially getting a Switch 2. That is potentially getting Nintendo Online or the upgraded version. It's like, I want it to be an explicitly listed thing of what everyone needs in order to get the game that they want, right? And so I think it was within the last month or so that, or 2 months maybe, that they finally released like, you need this specific amiibo to get this specific villager to unlock the Splatoon and the Zelda characters. And so I'm like, that should have been available immediately because, you know, one, maybe people don't collect amiibos, or two, maybe they're not Splatoon or Zelda players and they don't want to have to like buy different ones only to be told that they spent $20+ on a character that they can't actually utilize. And yes, tell me a joke, absolutely. So that's my like criticism from a financial business standpoint of like $5 basically, is like I want to know what's going on with my money. I want to know what I'll have access to. And granted, because I am a content creator and like I do these things and I want to have all the biddies, I do have the upgraded NOS and I did buy the $5 stuff and I do have a Switch 2, but that may not be available for every, you know, Nintendo player. And I don't want there to be a segregation of like even casual players, because casual players deserve to have the game they want to play too. What kind of shoes do robbers wear? Stolen ones? I would like to say that I'm a content creator, but right now, which, you know, yeah, and there were a few people who don't have it right now, and that's perfectly fine. White Vans, nice. Nice. That's funny. Yeah, no, and I think that it feels like I don't want anyone to feel that they have to have all of the fixings to share their joy on social media. I think that's a big thing that I've been working towards with my own journey of posting things online and kind of just like toning it down with how I feel about making videos and streaming online, right? But at the same time, gaming has become mainstream culture, like globally, right? Nintendo is a major soft power for Japanese culture, and a lot of people grew up either with some form of Nintendo gaming in their households or knew of Nintendo based on Pokemon with shows or something. And it just, in this economy where money is a very valuable resource for stability. Like, I want big companies to understand that, like, if you expect people to pay money, and a lot of money, for the things that you want to sell and create, then you better have everything listed so that people can make good financial decisions. That's right for them. So that's kind of like what I've been sitting with when it comes to this update right now. Okay, I don't think I cut this down. I think we're good. Did I get the... I did. I got this. I don't think I need this. I'm gonna drop it. Oh no, I can probably sell it for like 10. It's fine. So yeah, that's been my thoughts for the past couple of weeks, and I'm glad that other content creators have like made videos about like what you're actually going to have to pay in order to make this update like the update you want. Peyton, oh my gosh, I may not reset again because I began to time travel when I did not want to. Peyton, you and not Decaf are going to enjoy the 3.0 update unfolding with a new island. That's exciting. What made me want to be a YouTuber? I can tell this story. It's been a hot minute. So, I started by uploading in November 2020 a tour of my island. The video is still up. It is of its time. I didn't know what I was doing. I started playing Animal Crossing after a very not a super late term, but a late term pregnancy loss. And my cousin, who was an avid Animal Crossing New Leaf player and was playing Animal Crossing New Horizons during lockdown, had also just recently given birth in 2020. And she was like, hey, if you want, in order to for me to keep you company and connect with you, and while I'm dealing with being a new mom, why don't you get a Switch and play Animal Crossing? And so when she originally described New Leaf to me, I was like, that does not sound fun at all. Joke's on her, because I think I have more hours in this game than she does. But I bought the game in, I think it was September. And I had to get the Switch from Germany to ship over to here, so I didn't get it until October. And until that point, I was watching YouTube videos from Chase Crossing and Katie Cozy Way, who was originally Katie on Calico and then Nintentalk. And it looked really fun to kind of just share what was going on your island. And so originally I was just going to post videos and do it that way, but I discovered that people who were making videos were also streaming. And streaming also looked really fun. So I, got a microphone that was like $20, and I didn't have a camera at the time. And I just started streaming my nonsense, and it became a really fun way to not only connect with people during a very traumatic time, but to have something that had nothing to do with my my pregnancy loss struggles and medical trauma and therapy and all of that. And YouTube was kind of my outlet because I had been really burnt out from art at that point. So it was a really interesting experience to have this become an outlet for creativity. And then I fell into this whole thing of I tried really hard to not make it about money and likes and subscribers and stuff, but social media is very addicting in that sort of way. And so I took 2024 to be screw the algorithm. I'm going to do what I want. I don't care that I'm not viral. I don't care that I'm growing at a slower pace or I'm, plateauing or whatever. I just want to speak my truth and connect with people. And that's kind of what it became. I want to actually enjoy this time. Traveling is maddening. I just want to play through the beginning normally. Peyton, you got it. I'm listening, trying to get creative with reconfiguring the old cat tree. Let's see what happens. You got it. You got it, bestie. So to answer your question, YouTube was just like my way of dealing with trauma, and then it became its own trauma. How do you become a YouTuber? So you basically just start a channel, Rachel. Like I literally, the Artsy Gamer wasn't the Artsy Gamer until I think 4 or 5 months into me having a YouTube channel. It was originally called MK's Casual Content, and then I realized that people are not going to know what the heck I'm talking about. But it depends, because if you're talking about your daughter, and please don't put her age in the chat, okay? Because we want to protect. But if your child is a minor, meaning under 18, I don't care if they're 13, I don't care if they are 17 and 364 days. If they are a minor, there are some adult protection requirements that goes into being a minor posting on YouTube, which means I don't know for certain, but if she starts YouTube content, I think it has to be specifically on YouTube Kids for her protection. So I think also if she is under the age of 13, she cannot have a YouTube channel at all, because you have to be over the age of 13 in order to not only interact in live chats, but to have a YouTube channel, I think. This game literally saved me during COVID. It's still my go-to comfort. Mm-hmm. Yep. Never decaf. Exactly. So, but there's a lot of tutorials on how to like start a YouTube channel. I wouldn't say, I don't know how to like say it this way, and please don't take it meanly. I would say, don't strive to be a YouTuber. Strive to create on YouTube, because being a YouTuber has a lot of like influencer implications. And quite frankly, I hate influencer culture. I know that I have a weird power and influence with what I do and what I say. And I try really hard to find this balance of like, I am literally Joe Schmo playing Animal Crossing. Please make your own financial decisions and strive for media literacy, but also it's also really important to understand that the things that I suggest and the things that I do have power, right? So I strive to remove the mentality that I'm a YouTuber, but rather that I create on YouTube, because I don't like that. If it also, there's a lot of stress with striving to be a YouTuber. So if she wants to pursue creating things online, YouTube is a great way to do that. Making videos is probably the easiest way to build a following and to really work on honing your skill. But it really depends on her age, her interest, and what she wants to do with that as a platform. It's like any other platform on social media that has, video capabilities. But what I like about YouTube is that you can do a lot of different kinds of things, like videos, both short form and long form, live streaming. They are working with like doing music and podcasting. So that's kind of my suggestion from anybody who wants to be on YouTube, is like the mindset is just as important as the platform. And it makes it less daunting when you treat it as like, oh, this is a website that I need to learn how to utilize, as opposed to like it becoming my entire identity. Yeah, hello. Animal Crossing is very 2024. Yes, absolutely. It is comfort, it is grace. So I hope this answers your question. So have fun. Enjoy, Rachel. I hope that you and your daughter have a good day. Yeah, how are you doing? Are you an Animal Crossing player? Are you excited for 3.0? Are you just here for the vibes? All are valid. All are valid. We're currently gathering a lot of resources. Peyton, what map are you wanting? I was also going to a Cap'n Island, never knew there could be bell trees. Oh yeah, you can get the Bell Island, and they also spawn from the rocks, I think. Or at least one of them does. I need to get a lot of, what's it called? twigs and things. So we'll do this one. And then I may, like the next island, we just get a bunch of twigs. What do you mean? Bro. Bro. I am, and yes to all, just returned to the game, currently looking for pecan on your all squirrel island. Let's go. Is your theme like a natural foresty one? Are you going like full cottage? Is it... Oh man, that must be so cute. I actually love it when the islanders or the villagers are smaller than my character, because I'm just like, you are just so cute. I can't. Full forest. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. I'm not sure how to explain it, but the RS is further back. South and East River mouths that split into their own rivers at the top of the island. I found it because of a DA. That's cool. Was it a no terraforming island from a DA, or you just, you know what you're looking for? Oh man, that's cute. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I thought it would be such like a quirky thing for Nintendo to do, be like, oh yeah, by the way, you can move resident services. I don't think they will, but that would be super fun. I would also just like them to let us change resident services like we could do New Leaf. You might give in and buy her amiibo. You can do that. I don't know if you have Nintendo online, but I'm sure that you can find a free treasure island where pecan is available. Oh, change the color of the airport. Yes, I like blue. I like my blue airport. Blue and orange is my favorite. I know that it's very jarring. Some people are like yellow all the way. No one likes green. Pasta, hello. I'm not looking for anybody. I have 3 new villagers on the island. What we're doing is resource gathering, and I just have a bunch of Nook Miles, so we're using my Nook Miles to, one, gather resources, but also to catch bugs and things. How are you doing? Yeah, no, if it was like more of a softer green, like the hardwood tree green. That would be so cute. I do have online, always been nervous about treasure islands. I'm old and that stuff. It's okay. I remember, y'all, speaking of being like a YouTuber and being online, I'm so glad that I never did this video where I criticized treasure islands, because man, I had some gatekeeping opinions back in the day. I really did. I was scared about time traveling. I was scared about doing treasure islands because everyone's like, if you go to a treasure island, it'll get your game and you will like lose everything. And so I'm like, well, then why would people do that? It's because it's a lie. So I went once, and I've realized that my enjoyment of the game is that I'll go to treasure islands if I need something, but I don't like going to treasure islands specifically to build islands. That really burns me out really quickly. And so this island has definitely benefited from treasure islands, but it's mostly from resource gathering. So my view is like, I treat it as like, oh, it's a mall where everything is free. And sometimes people crash the games by accident, but it doesn't cost you anything. You just lose what you pick up. I wonder if treasure islands will still exist for Switch 2 players. I don't know. I mean, I think what may happen is that they'll have to change stuff with the code. So treasure islands may be down until they can make it so that they don't lose their ability to make modded islands. No! Listen! Rude! Oh gosh, I'm gonna like lose. Oh man. Committing ecocide? Shh. Shh. No. No. I'm leaving the island. I won't have to see it. It's fine. Okay, let me see. Oh wait, is that a bug? I need to get a bug. Is that a buggy bug? Come here. Here we go. But yeah, I remember being really nervous going to a treasure island for the first time. I typically prefer order bots personally. And for those who don't know what it is, I can't share the Discord I'm part of, but I'm part of a Discord that does an order bot where you can order the item based on the code that's in the game. And you can also order villagers that way. And so I typically do that when I need like a bunch of wood or something. See, I use them all the time, and maybe I'll be brave enough right now. Me and my stepson. I mean, also, that is darling, by the way, that it's a family endeavor. And honestly, that's kind of what was meant for the game. But I think that's also why that's how they get away with making treasure islands, is because you don't technically pay for the service, but you can support them by like joining their Twitch and stuff. Because technically speaking, you can't charge people for spicy islands. And that was my thing. Like the cherry blossom DIYs, I have no problem going to a treasure island for the cherry blossom because it's like it's only 2 weeks, and there are instances where the where Bunny Day DIYs take precedence, and I'm like, no, I don't need another Bunny Day vanity. I need the cherry blossom pile, thank you. The petal pile. I just give my order to Alexi, or you can ask your husband. Was that Rochelle? Rochelle, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get my 7-year-old into it. She's fully into Pokemon right now. I feel like, I'm sure that there are 7-year-olds that play. I feel that maybe it's a little too, like, there's a lot going on that may be a little too much for a 7-year-old, but I do know that Kato's son, who may be 6 at this point, maybe 7, played for a little bit, and when my son was little, he would watch me play. He doesn't like to watch me as much anymore. This is not what I wanted, but we'll get started. Yes, my island tune is Animal City. It's my favorite town. It's my favorite song in the game, aside from Marine Song 2001. I used to have the Marine Song 2001 on it, but I like Animal City. Like earlier, I had more people giving me things, like my sister and my nieces and friends, but now not so much. Yeah. It's also because the sharing concept of this game is much different than it used to be, because we've normalized treasure islands. And I don't know if that's the unfortunate consequence of having treasure islands, that we don't actually share with others anymore. I thought it was really cool that Pat was doing cataloging parties in preparation for 3.0 with Discord people, with Discord members on his channel. So I thought that was really darling, and that brought back a lot of good vibes, including a troll that was like shaking trees and picking flowers and all of that. Oh man, the drama. She occasionally plays on my neglected DDV account. Well, if she's playing DDV, then she probably has the follow through with directions. I had multiple island tunes, but my current one is Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I love that show. What a good show. Oh man. The Phineas and Ferb the musical, hands down one of the best episodes of that entire thing. It was great. Cat tree is not working. The cat is staring at me, plotting murders because I have changed something. My cats are like, oh, you're doing something? Can I get in the middle of everything and just be in your face? When I try to make the bed, specifically Oliver gets into like the sheets and he's like, what are you doing? What is this? And I'm like, sir, you know what this is. You know you're not supposed to be on the bed while I'm changing sheets, sir. Sir. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna do this instead. I have a lot of bamboo shoots and we can sell these. Oh man. Oh wait, we got a bug. We got a bug. We got a buggy bug. Well, let me grab you. Got it. If I changed your stuff, yeah, no. My cats. It must be a boy cat thing. My cats are literally just the vibes. One of my cats looks permanently bewildered all the time. This one. Bruno used to hide under the fitted. Yeah, no, Oliver like wants to do the same. I catch him before he does it, and I gently toss him. I don't like throw him, but I gently toss him off, and he comes up. He's like, "Oh, it's a game we're playing," and I'm like, "No, you tart. I'm trying to make the bed." But no, he does not see it that way. Does not see it that way at all, whatsoever. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I was really hoping for twigs, unfortunately. Unfortunate. So I was thinking, friends, maybe in like 30 minutes, we will switch over to the Clip Studio and start designing emotes. I was thinking about doing that. My old Great Dane would get up on my bed while I was making it. I couldn't really toss him. I mean, fair. Also, I think like Great Danes have a lot of like hip stuff, right? So that's probably not as helpful or healthy for the cat or the dog. This is also going towards my Nook Miles goals of making tools, which is great. All right, let me see. How are we with this? We got quite a bit of stuff. It was his way of encouraging me to nap. I mean, we do need to talk about the values of rest, y'all. Resting is not laziness. If you need to rest, you need to rest. I wish we would stop actually shaming people who take naps and who take care of themselves. Okay, we still need to get one more bug. And we need to pop a balloon. Cool, 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 cool. All right, we'll do one more. I wish I could be less tired every time I eat lunch. Is it the time of day or is it after, like, just your tummy is full and therefore you need to digest? Because I totally understand those feels. That sounds great. It would be interesting to see how they're made. Also a huge fan of the nap. I'm also a huge fan of the nap. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I should be napping more, like actual resting. I've been very anti-rest because I feel like I have all these things to do. But I talked about this earlier, I think on Monday, where my son's big feelings raise my cortisol levels. It's not his fault. He's doing what 3-year-olds should be doing. But I was telling the chat on Monday, I was like, man, whenever he screams at me, I just want to eat a bunch of chocolate and sweets because, like, it's so stressful to be yelled at. Even if it's a 3-year-old, even if it doesn't, like, it's not about you, but, like, the concept of being screamed at is so exhausting. And then by the time that I have plans to, like, do stuff, I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted that, like, game development, don't want to do it. Cleaning, don't want to do it. I want to, like, be a puddle of goo and play Animal Crossing. Oh, fibromyalgia? Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry. A food coma, sort of tiredness? Yeah, it's, I have family members who have fibromyalgia. That's really rough. I remember the days of wanting to just hide raising littles. Yeah, like, my kid's great. I love him, I like him. I think he is one of the coolest people. But his big feelings have incorporated screaming now. And I don't like that. My girl cat loves when you make the parachute game of the bed sheet. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. My cats do too. I'm like, I am on a schedule, besties. I'm on a schedule. There is such a need. Yeah, no, that's definitely the industrial productivity complex. That you basically work until you drop. You have to earn it. And I was thinking about this too, right? And this is my advocacy for the 4-day work week. It's like, at what point are we expected to actually relax? Because we are taught like, okay, the weekend is then for other productivity things that don't take up time for working, right? So you have like the 9 to 5, which is totally great because everything else in businesses are 9 to 5, so you can't go to the bank after work because the bank is closed. You can't go food shopping because, you know, you need to have dinner ready by the time you get home for your hungry self or for family. And so going to the store after work doesn't work. Going to the doctor's appointments after work doesn't work, and doctors don't want to work on weekends unless they have to. And so I'm just like, why can't we have a rotating 4-day work week where a person can have a day off on Wednesday and use that day off, or like the midweek day off, to like do all the things that they want to do, and then have the weekend to do F all, right? Like to do the weekend for what it should be, which is a time for leisure and hobbies and connection, or being in your PJs and just bed rotting for 48 hours. Like, why can't we do that? I do a 4-day week, but I need a 10. Oh my gosh, yeah, the 10. No, I'm talking about a 36-hour work week. Like, I'm talking, if that. Like, because I don't think even the value of productivity is 36 hours. I don't think it should be 10 hours. 36, that's 9 hours, right? And that includes your lunch. So it would be, yeah, it would be 9 to 5, right? 10, well, you know what I mean. 4-hour work week. I feel so behind with my personal stuff. Yeah, no, that's burnout, bestie. And I hate that for you because I feel that in my bones. Burnout is being designated as its own mental struggle and illness. And people are starting to see how burnout is impacting their everyday life. It's causing chronic conditions, it's causing resentment, and it's causing relationship struggles. It's doing a lot. Yeah, no, Mrs. G, right? So it's like, I want to normalize the 36-hour, or not even the 36 hours, like the 30-hour work week, because I guarantee you, and maybe this is just like a millennial thing, this is probably a Gen X thing too, but it's like, you don't need to be at the office for 8 hours to do 8 hours of work, because I've done my days of work, like my necessary thing that I had to do, within like 3 hours, and then all I was doing was putzing. And that's also a mental struggle. It's like, I don't need 8 hours to do online things. I need like 3 hours, 4 hours of uninterrupted time, maybe. And I think a lot of people who are in those desk office jobs are like that too. Now, if it's like essential workers with cashiers and stuff, I still believe that if you are working the 9 to 5, that you should have the benefits of the 9 to 5 in the same way a person can do a computer job in like 4 hours. Yeah, it just, anyway. Power to the people, tax billionaires, all that jazz. They say 40 hours a week is full-time is my job. There's a 30-minute lunch, but I never take it because, yeah, no, it's, I'm really liking the mentality that's starting to become more prevalent, where I'm sure a lot of you have experienced a boss like this, where like, we need you to be a team player, and we need you to like be here an extra time or whatever. And I want to tell you, besties, know your contract, know your workers' rights. And if you are, you know, a 9 to 5, you clock in at 9, you leave at 5. I guarantee you, unless there's like something big happening the next day, you can save that work for the next day. You deserve 30 minutes of your lunch that's uninterrupted and not based on work. And I don't care if you are a smoker or not, you have the right to use the restroom and take a breather and take a walk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk for the second time this week. Retail sucked, they give you just below minimum. Yeah, no, that should be illegal. That should be illegal. And what really gets to me again from these CEOs that are like, oh, we're really struggling with the bottom line. I'm like, how about you get rid of a 0 in your salary that I'm sure you don't actually need? You know, like, I don't think, listen, I would feel that I have a failed business if my people cannot live a life that is supported with the medical and all of that. Like, I would be offended as a billionaire and as a business owner that my bottom line wasn't supporting the people who worked for me. I would sacrifice as many zeros as I could in order to make sure that my people were taken care of. I would be disgusted if my people couldn't be supported. Yeah, the right to disconnect, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been really trying to. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I can't sell fruit. Vegetables. Wow, I can't sell bugs here. Because Flick and CJ aren't here. I think I'll sell this, and I'll sell this, and I'll sell you. Yeah, no, like, that's the thing that should be illegal, is like, there should absolutely be a cap where, like, the CEO is making a certain amount of money more than the person who's making the lowest. And I'm not talking about unpaid internships, but to be fair, I believe that unpaid internships shouldn't be a thing either. Personal opinion. Like, you should pay somebody who comes in and works, period. Oh, absolutely, Mrs. G. You have the right to disconnect. Hello, bestie. How are you? Oh, yeah, I bet. Like, construction work, anything that is so physically demanding, I fully agree with you there. It's like, because that money is probably gonna have to go to a lot of other things with later care, like physical therapy and insurance with, you know, body stuff, I'm sure. Shiver, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your whatever. Happy time zones wherever you are. I look forward to hearing everybody's experience with the update. Mystic, I know, which is why I'm like, well, you can go step on Legos forever, billionaires. Again, in the whole like conversation I had on Monday, it's like, if I had that money, I would be embarrassed and absolutely enraged by the concept of homelessness, in that homelessness should not exist, in which I should be able to support people who can get the support they need to not be homeless. I don't, it's definitely dehumanizing to have that money. I can't imagine. I cannot. It did definitely mess my body up, I bet. I bet, like, it's the back, it's the hips, it's the shoulders, it's the arms, it's the, oh, actually, considering construction, it's probably the whole body, right? Yeah. There's like this saying in the United States that Americans just think of themselves as, what was it? Currently embarrassed millionaires, that statement. I just don't, I don't get it. Yeah, that's never decaf. That's my thing for, instead of telling people to go do other things, I say that as more of like being a nicer way to have the same sentiment. Just, but anyone can use that. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bet. Being small, being of a different body frame, goodness gracious. Good people, don't step on them. That hurts. I've done. Oh man. Did you all see, by the way, speaking of like Katie Cozy Way, she posted a tour of of an Animal Crossing Island DA that was Lego inspired. Without the Lego items, obviously, but like the person who did the Lego DA did all of the custom codes for it. And I have to tell you, it's probably like the most animal, like it made the Animal Crossing look more Animal Crossing than I've ever seen. Right? It was so cute. It was so good. Here, actually, I'm gonna share the link with all of you because I think you all need to watch like how bloody creative this was, but also just how cool this concept was. So Katie Cozy Way. Here we go. Let me see. Nope. Oh snap! Island info. And if you want a link to the creator themselves, here, this is the tour if you want to see it. That's the DA if you want to visit it. And then this is the creator's Instagram if you have Instagram, who's really big on Legos. And I guess this is like, oh wow. That is so cute. And they make their own codes. I'm actually gonna follow this person. That's really cool. That is so cool. That's another thing that I love about Animal Crossing is that people are so wicked creative in this game. I can't get over the ingenuity, the creativity, the pixel art magic that goes into it. I think it's so cool what people can make with it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to get a lot of the sticks because I need that for crafting purposes. Yeah. Let's see. How many do we have right now? 24. Good. That'll make me, what, 6 tools of the flimsy variety. But yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, that's probably one of my favorite islands that Katie has toured. It was so beautiful. Like, that's the sort of kid core that I would do. It's like you're literally on a Lego board. That's so cool. And the fact that she was able to do like the Lego blocks as a custom code, and then she did like in order to do the diagonal. Wow, I'm getting messaged a lot. What is going on? In order to do the diagonal, they had to do different colors. It's so cool. I wonder what they did with that. I'm gonna pause this, I think. Here we go. All right, do I want to commit mass ecocide today? Maybe. Oh good, we're getting quite a few. Nice. And then, what about this one? Okay. Didn't get a dropped item, right? Oh, here's the dropped item. Cool. What's this? A clothes closet. That's fun. I think I already have a clothes closet. There we go. There we go. I always forget to find the item. Yeah, I've been striving to do the items, although I'm fairly certain that most of the items I've already unlocked. I haven't, like, done the obsessive, do I have this? But the things that I would use and that I like, I already have unlocked, I think. So I'm pretty good with that. Oh my god, bulk crafting is coming tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Go. I think we're good with stone and stuff. I wonder if we're getting new DIYs. Did we get new DIYs with 2.0? We did, right? Because there was the wooden partitions with the shelves that came with 2.0. So I'm really curious if we're getting new DIYs. I know we're getting new Nook Miles redemption items. And oh, here we go. Nope. Listen. There we go. And I know that we're getting like a whole new system of buying things. At least this way we've made some money today too, which is nice. Probably go through my inventory one more time and try to get rid of the things that I know for a fact that I'm not going to use, because I have a lot of items on my island. Not as much as a lot of you, I'm sure, but I have a lot of items. I have a lot of items. Oh, friends, I don't think I actually want to do emotes today. I'm feeling kind of like tired. What do you think I should do for the remainder of the stream? What do you think? 'Cause I'm feeling a little low energy, and art's a bit high energy for me today. And I'm trying to, like, I have to clean out the small room that we have that we're using for guests, because we're getting a new bed for it. And I also want to do some game development this afternoon. So what do you think? We could redesign homes. We can do that. That's a thing. We could redesign my house. That's also a thing. I could just collect things like I've been doing. We can also do that. That's an option. HHP? Yeah, we can do HHP, sure. Yeah, let's do some HHP. I do need to take a bit of a break, I think, because I'm a little bit on the hungry side, and I think I want to get like a walnut or two, maybe 3. So we'll do that. We'll do a bubble break, do a BRB, and we'll do HHP. Yeah, let's do that. You just had some inter-villager drama. How are the islanders? What was your inter-villager drama? What happened? What happened? Spill the tea. Has anyone designed for their hotel, like, what the villagers are going to wear, or the visitors? Or are you just going to pick something, like, specific for them? Are you going to design it? I'm very curious. But let's do a quick bubble break. Heading out, Never Decaf. Enjoy. Thank you so much for your lovely presence, as always. We'll see you off with a bubbly note, okay? All right, friends, do a nice stretch. Turn your body from side to side and rotate your shoulders. We're gonna get up and grab some water and take some meds if you haven't. I think I'm gonna eat a couple of walnuts, or bring some over to me. Ugh. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Unclench your jaw. If you've been in the office goblin position, get out of that. And do a nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. And let's do another one. I need to actually like literally refill this thing. I've been saying that for months and I don't. A nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. Okay, so I will be right back, friends. And then, yeah, let's do some, like, Happy Home Paradise. Maybe I can do some, talk and smack, and some are showing some interest. I posted, yes. Yeah, maybe we'll do, like, builds that I want to do for the town. We'll do some builds for the town. Okay, so I will be right back. I'll be right back. I'll actually do, like, the actual BRB, so BRB. Hello. Is there a link to a Discord? Yes, thank you, Megs, for sharing. I got my walnuts. I was thinking about chocolate, but I don't think I want my chocolate. And also, someone's renewed their membership, which thank you. Let's see. Let's go to work. Let's make builds. So, if you were to have a town core island, right? What is like a build that has to be on your island? Like what needs to be on the island? I think a post office, like an outdoor post office, I really want to do. Maybe like a park, like an actual park. We could do that. All right, we got cuties today. We got cuties today. Oh, we got a baddie today. Hi, Basti. Oh my gosh. I love these villagers. They're so cute. Dark wooden mosaic wall, which I already know, so thank you. Renee, hello. No, not Snooty. Queenie. Queenie, hello. Oh, let's move you all over here. Yeah. Good morning, Artsy. Okay, I think I have all of these. I know I have these. I'm pretty sure I have that, and I know I have that. So let's get dressed. Let's get dressed. Hi Jay, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, like what do you do for a build for town core? I don't know. I could do like a gas station or like maybe an air tire station or something. Jojo, hello, welcome in. Wait, what are we doing? I want a place to eat lots. A playground. Oh, we could do a playground. Place to study. A rich smoky aroma. Okay. Maybe a drive-in. We could do a drive-in. A vacation home for cooking. Okay, let's do you. Let's do a drive-in because I don't think I've ever done an actual drive-in before. Jojo, how you doing? How you doing? A drive-in, you say? Can we? Oh my god, my hair. Like this little cowlick thing. It's all right. It's distinguished. It's distinguished. No. Patrick Nintendoc McNamara. Don't you dare. Don't you dare bring the hooligans over here. Hi. Oh my gosh, is it a hooligan raid? Can't be. You're getting super excited, I bet. Who's the bear in the background? I don't think I've ever seen them before. Which bear? Also, welcome in, Raiders. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta just... Okay. Jessica, hello. Brittany, hello. Jazzy Vikings Bricks, hello. Oh my gosh. All the cool people are here. Kate, hello. Yes, please be sure to do a shout out for Nintendo Talk. Thank you. Zagmir Draws, we love. There's no hooligans. Rat Kathy, don't lie. Hello. Bree, hello. Lara, hello. Terry Lynn, hello, hello. Friends, if you are new to my nonsense, my name is Artsy over at the Artsy Gamer. I make art, play games, encourage others to do the same. Pat and I have a year's history of collaborations and competitions, and I'm always grateful for the hooligan representation as a fellow hooligan. We are preparing for the 3.0 update by gathering resources, and we're also doing some happy home for like builds for my upcoming 3.0 new theme. Pat, hello. Casey, hello. Living. Oh my gosh, Kate. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wolfer Knight, hello. Hannah, hello. Livy, hello. Yvonne, hello. Kate with the 10 Artsy Gamer membership. So Brittany got one. Imani got one. Mish got one. Dawn, hello. Rebecca got one. Karen got one. Shell Marie, Copper Valor, Eye of Merlin, Grem. The kindness. Oh my gosh. Amber, hello. Oh my gosh. Also, friends, I do a lot of Animal Crossing, but I'm also dipping my toes into game development. And I don't know if you can see the pinned comment, but we are aggressively promoting Pat, Min, and Peyton's Slow Burn Podcast YouTube channel. So I know that all of you hooligans are subscribed to get all the content on here, but please be sure to do so if you haven't. Oh my gosh, Phoebes, hello. Oh my gosh, all the cool people. That's crazy pants. But yeah, friends, let's talk about the 3.0 update. I have a theory. I shared it briefly in Pat's chat before I started streaming. I want to hear your thoughts. Want to hear your thoughts? Oh, Kate, you're so sweet. Felide, welcome in. Can't wait for it, I bet. So here's my theory. This is what kind of like got me in the works, and that's why I'm promoting the podcast over here. So one of the big issues I think that people are having with the update is the Slumber Islands, and we're not getting more custom codes, right? Right? Okay, so hear me out. I wonder, personally, if custom codes are island locked, meaning that we are going to get like custom codes specific to our Slumber Islands. I don't know if it's going to just be, you know, the same amount for all of the islands, or we're going to get custom code slots for each one, but that's my theory. Thoughts, concerns, criticisms. I'm talking out of my tush. Let me know. But that's my theory. That is my theory. We also like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer Friends. We like to talk about weekly goals and weekly wins. So if there's something that you want to share, we would love to hear how everything is going. And Bree, thank you so much for subscribing. We also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. And where is this thing that I'm looking for? And if you don't know what that is, like the stream and find out. Yeah, we got all the cool people here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do a bubble break. Okay, I'm looking for the big one. The big one. There, thank you. But your visitors will only be able to use your custom designs. Yes, exactly. So my theory is that it's going to be island locked based on whichever Slumber Island you're on. So your visitors can only use the custom codes that are available to that island and also your catalog. Thoughts? But friends, yeah, let's do a bubble break, friends. Let's do a bubble break. And let me know what you are the most excited for this update. I want to hear. It could be possible. Listen, I must be, like, this is my conspiracy, like, aluminum hat thing. I don't want to put people, like, to this hype and get excited, but I feel like it's possible. I feel like it's possible. I also had this theory that we will be able to move resident services. I don't think so anymore. Bulk crafting and new items, yes. New furniture, yes. Rossetti, yes. All right, friends. Obviously, we love raiders. We love raiding. Pat, you've probably signed off and are taking a Pat nap right now. That's fine. But we always encourage post-streamer self-care. So go get a nom, go prepare for tomorrow. I know you're gonna be busy. Streamers, or not streamers, raiders, if you need to do a drive-by hi and like and raid, you're not obligated to stay. We're happy to have you for whatever capacity that you want to be here. We love our lurkers. You don't have to talk. You can just be part of the vibes. You can put me in the background. Most of my content's PG-13 plus. Sometimes we get a little spicy with PG-16. So if you have young kids, and we tend to talk about harder concepts and topics. So if you need to put me in headphones, that's fine too. But we do bubble breaks where we connect with our bodies, grab your water, take your meds, eat a nom, rotate shoulders, hands, feet, toes. If you are in the office goblin position, be sure to straighten up your spine. Do what you can if you have a chronic pain condition or mobility concerns. And I know that a lot of us are stressed with the state of the world, so unclench that beautiful jaw. That's where we put a lot of our stress. And we are going to do a nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. I am really excited for like the secrets they haven't told us and like collaborations. That's really fun. It was a little spicy early on. Yeah, we were talking about romantasy books. Yeah, take your meds, y'all. Take your meds. Like, I'll still be here. I'll still be here, and if you want to sign off, that's okay too. Yeah, the new villagers, I'm really excited. And we'll do another one. A nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. And we'll do one more because we're nearly at 100 likes, friends. We've like surpassed 3 different bubble breaks with all of you being here. Yeah, and also friends, if you were a streamer or a content creator or whatever and you want to incorporate bubble breaks, I don't have copyright ownership, obviously. If you want to start doing bubble breaks just because it's fun, go to your local dollar store and just get bubbles. And we'll do another one, a nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. Okay, so the plan, friends. The plan, friends. I am working on, I think this year, wow, I can't talk. I'm so busy being starstruck. I have a Forever Island that's 2 years strong. So I have most of the DIYs. I have bred every single flower in the game naturally. I have most of the items that I would ever want to use. So I was thinking like, I want to do a new theme for my island. I'm doing a town core island. And I was thinking about builds that are for towns. And someone had talked about like a drive-through, which I think would be really cute. So I think we're going to like design a drive-through. Lego Mom, I have. It's good to see you. Also, I don't think I said hello to Daneska and Bree Trees and Alay and Calico. And like, man, there's all these cool people. All the cool people. Pat has such cool people. I'm taking 3.0 one thing at a time. I really wanted the megaphone in Slumber Islands, but oh well. Yeah. We've also had some like criticisms about 3.0, but I also am of the opinion like Nintendo didn't have to, you know? Okay, so a drive-through. a drive-through. How are we gonna do a drive-through? How are we gonna do a drive-through? Let's just like get started. I love that HHP was basically the test for Slumber Islands. Yeah, and I'm of the opinion, and like, listen, I just work here, right? Like, I'm not part of Nintendo. I don't know what they're doing. I can only just assume and imagine and all of that jazz. But I feel like the Slumber Islands are testing sites for us to have multiple islands that intersect with each other, like an archipelago. So I'm pretty stoked about seeing if I was right. Now, do I want to do like, I think I want to maybe do like a dirt one that goes around. Could do something like Sonic. I don't think I've ever had a Sonic drink in my life, like at all. I don't think I've ever had a Sonic experience. For those who've had Sonic experiences, how is the experience? I have no idea. Oh, we're changing the house exterior. I'm just getting the stuff started. So we're gonna do 1, 2. I have a system. A system. I am like definitely a layers sort of NB. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sonic's mid. I'm kind of bummed that drive-in theaters don't exist anymore. Jennifer, thank you so much for subscribing. I also feel that way. I also feel that way. All right, so we're gonna do a drive-in, huh? A drive-in. I'm not gonna use my house, but like, let's say if we were using a villager home, right? A drive-in. A drive-in. Is this drive-in core? Seneca is def mid. Can't wait for 3.0, but I will wait for the new game for the Switch 2 because I bought my Switch for the... Yeah, no, I... Honestly, fair. We also had this whole conversation about, like, it's okay to not buy the $5 upgrade out of principle. Like, I think that if money is tight for you, you can save your joy in that $5 forever it's needed. You know what I mean? I don't think that even Switch 2 players need to have the upgrade. There's a couple of content creators who will not be doing that. This... Yeah, no, wait. Let's do something a little bit more vibrant. I'm trying to be more colorful. I'm moving away from IKEA beige, okay? Yeah, welcome back. They have an awesome cookie dough blast. Oh, okay, so clearly I'm going through something because everything sounds delicious. Everything sounds delicious. Oh god. Okay, wait. Okay, so we're doing a drive-through, right? We're doing a drive-through, which means let's have like the drive-through be here. No, wait. Yeah, and then like the exit's here, right? So this will be the pickup, and then this is just gonna be like the cutout, and we can't manage that. Do I see 109 likes? Have I done bubble breaks? Yes, I have. Also, Hubs Mod, hello. It's good to see you. We got a hooligan raid, so we are entertaining the masses. Let's see, and then Sonic's the king of limited time creations. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I feel about this particular code. Like, it's cute. I don't know how I feel about it right now. You're home for work and my brother-in-law made noodles? And you didn't share? There's like 200 people here that would probably like noodles, Lori. Did you not bring enough for everybody? I was excited to learn that the update's coming on the 14th and not the 15th. I figured it would. Like, I live in Korea, right? So the whole notion of like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna get it before everyone else felt a little gross. So I'm glad that I'll be getting it, you know, nearly Japan time, and you will all be getting it early. The only reason Sonic was brought up is because I believe my fiance found a Shadow plushie. Oh. All right, so... Okay, maybe I don't like it with the natural. So maybe what we'll do is we'll actually do the road. Maybe we'll actually do the road, possibly. Yeah, no, we'll just do the road. We'll just do the road. That's fine. Okay, we'll just, so ignore the drive through cutout, okay? Ignore the cutout here, but yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah. And then, what am I doing? Yeah, I want me some noodles. I'm definitely at the point of like lunchtime hunger, so that's probably a contributing factor. Okay, so ignore this. Ignore it. You're ignoring it, right? Cool. Cool. I can't wait to clear my flower beaches. 90% of my beaches are covered in flowers. I actually like decorating with flowers on my beaches. I use a, I have a system of, what is it, Cosmos and Hyacinth. The white versions of like different points of bloominess that, that seems to work. Oh wait, no, I have to do an order, right? So, okay, so we need a sign. Nintendo, give me a sign. Is it bad that like I really just want a stop sign, like a legitimate stop sign in this game? Is that bad? Is that so bad? All right, we'll do that. And then where's the sign? I don't even know what she's asking for. We're not gonna worry about that until later. Where's the... Is there the open sign here? Here it is. We're open. Yeah, like this maybe? Like, do we want to do that? Yeah. And then would there be the storefront, right? Cross our fingers and our toes. I mean, I know Pat reported that there's going to be a lot of items, apparently. And Pat is right about, like, 75% of the time. 75%. Let me see. Wait, storefront. Store. I can word. Here we go. Storefront. I wonder how this would look sideways. Ooh, wait. Wouldn't that be... Wait, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Like, can I hide this? I can sort of hide it. But you see the vision, right? You see, like, the drive-through vision where they, like, do an order. Listen. I think... Wait. Hold on. I think I have the vision. You see it? You see it. We're listening. Good. I know that the hooligans are great listeners. Here, hold on. Oh yeah, hold on. Can we change the color? Green. All right, let's do green. Oh, the vision be visioning. Oh, look at that. Literal genius. Hold on, we're gonna hide this though. We're gonna hide this though. How do we hide this? Like, does it need a fence? Doesn't need a fence. Hold on. Doesn't need a fence. Hold on. Let me see. Listening as fast as I can. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to like find my theory because I feel like the we're open should be where the drive-through is, right? It should be right here. Otherwise, we can hide it like that or like this, right? We can do it that way. I can use a simple custom panel. I was thinking of like either the simple custom panel or the fence or the storefront if it just didn't have the flippin'... You gotta be like this, Nintendo. Why you gotta be like this? Why? Okay, no, that's not gonna work. But here, hold on. Maybe. Can I like do this maybe? And there'd be like an order. We'll worry about that later. But yeah, I think the custom or the simple panel. Let's see if we can make that work. We're also gonna play around with this for a second. That's really tall. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Now, if I had... Please don't tell me I got rid of my window design. Did I get rid of the window design? No. No. Don't tell me I got rid of the window design. Wait. Do that one. I like that we're open sign in front. Yeah, like in front of this, like right here. You think? I wish this wasn't so tall. Why you so tall, bestie? Why you so tall? So you like it right here? I mean, I'm definitely like Dan from Crossing Minute core that I'm trying to keep it like, I want it to be realistic. The food menu before ordering. Oh. Okay, so, okay, wait. We're gonna move this over here, right? We're gonna move this over here. We're gonna turn this over. We're gonna move this like slightly close, right? And then we can put it like right here, right? Wait. Why are we being a problem all of a sudden? We were not a problem 5 minutes ago. What happened? What happened? Is it, oh, it's because you're the problem. It was not me. Okay. So we have like a menu situation. That's cute. That's cute. Work it. Wait, do we have, there we go. Right here. Okay. All right. And then do we put it, we do 2 of these? No, we don't do 2 of these. Copper, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you. I mean, it could be like you order and then, or maybe, do we want to do both? Do we want to do both like that? Or maybe have it where it's, no, we would have it behind, right? So you do your order and then there's like the pickup thing behind, right? Right now, can I do a thing where I can move, please let me, oh, I can't move this all the way down. I have to, no! I didn't know where you live. It wasn't showing my feed. Brickworld told me, oh no! Oh, that was live? That's a bummer. That's such a bummer. Well, welcome in anyway. It's good to see you. We're gonna do, yeah. Okay, so I did a silly and we're just gonna make the assumption that there's another one behind for pickup, right? So we're just imagine, okay? Just imagine. And then we need like a table. We need a couple of tables, right? Right. Where's the bistro table? Yeah, like that right here. Can I like move this a little bit right there? Maybe possibly. Or no, do we want to do the garden, the garden ones? Patricia, hello, it's good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing town core design ideas. And of course, because it's hooligans, we got some really good ideas. Okay, so we got the order. And then do we need like a microphone? How does the microphone thing work? Because would it be like that or something? Like they're talking? Maybe? It looks so crisp and clean. Thank you. I mean, obviously it would get a little bit busier with items, but the drive-in theater, the drive-in restaurant's good though. Yeah, I liked I've never actually had a drive-in restaurant though. I've done drive-in theaters and I've done outdoor theaters. I've done that before. No, wait. This way? Like that? Yeah, like that. You should, absolutely. Absolutely. Here, I'll do this for you so you can like screenshot it without my beautiful face. Hold on. Ready? There, can you still hear me? You got a screenshot? You can screenshot it in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Okay, so I'm trying to remember also, what was I doing for my color theme? Not you. I can navigate my Switch. Where was it? It was this one. So we're going with brown and green. Yeah, brown and green. Okay. Okay. All right, and then let me see. We've got... Is anyone doing something different with their island designs? Like, are you planning on doing something like a completely different theme? I am so intensely curious. Oh yeah, we've got to make sure that we... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. We needed to have, like, something here. And then... I need another light, I think. Yeah, it was this one. Yep. Yeah, girl, I don't even know what your theme is. I've totally forgotten. Oh, jeebs. All right, we're gonna maybe do something like this. Yeah, no, I'm definitely trying to be more open with like what options we have. So I fully understand that sentiment. I'm trying to not be like, I need this specific item to make my town work. Ooh, what's your theme? Belle, you probably told me and I probably totally forgot. Let me know. I'm so intensely curious. And it was... No, we were playing around with the fencing in the last one, right? Yeah, we were playing with the fencing. We were doing yellow. Hippie Paradise just created today. Named it Woodstock. That's so cool. So which villagers are you going to have? Calico, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Actually, here we're gonna do that, I think. Wait, no. And then yeah, change this color. I'm trying really hard to go against my typical tendency of like muted IKEA beige. If you know, you know, with the whole situation of Pantone. So I'm trying to be more welcoming of color. You know what I mean? It's my bedtime, Jocelyn. Yes, y'all get your rest because tomorrow's a big day. Paula and Shep, absolutely. Yvonne, welcome back. Restarted after Christmas doing Toy Day gingerbread. Oh, that's so cool. So every time you work on your island, how, like, real talk, how hungry do you get? I must know. How hungry do you get? All right, what was the other, like, I need to see what the photo went with the, where is it? Okay, so we were doing yellow. Okay, all right, cool. Time to pour cheese into the sauce for pasta. Oldest asks, can I stir it? I reply, fold it in. Sally also works as one. Sally definitely has the vibe of she's a great friend for greenery. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little bit like this right here. Oh, wait, do I want to move it up like this? Maybe. Maybe? Kinda? Yeah, I think I do actually. And then we'll put this here. Yeah. That. Mm-hmm. Did I get the reference? I did not. I live under a rock. You eat while you make it? Yes. When I tell people I live under a rock, I am not being disingenuous. I literally live under a rock. I do not know references. I am a terrible person. Okay, the more that I actually like work on this sort of thing, the more excited that I'm becoming. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together, besties. Who is Sahara? Sahara is the camel that gives you wallpaper and flooring and what's the other one? And rugs. Oh, I've never seen Schitt's Creek before, so that's probably why. I know that I've lost the plot with that, but yeah, no, I've never actually seen Schitt's Creek before. I've heard it's excellent. I have heard it's excellent. All right, so since the hooligans are here, you will know this reference, that it's important to put dark dirt under flowers. So we'll have a couple of dark dirt stuff right here. Y'all, this is actually super flipping cute. This is super flipping cute. His name's not David. I cannot believe that I'm going to be using items that I've never actually used before. Where is the, like, the car item? Where is the car item? We do need the trash can items, however, yeah, like that. I don't even know what the heck her theme is, but we'll make it work. Oh wait, here we go. We have like the menu chalkboard thing that we can do. Y'all, this is so fun. We could have also, if we want to like make it super campy, we could make it super campy. True Gamer, hello. How do I get the giant shell? What do you mean? The tall board fence is my new favorite. What do you mean? Here, we'll put it like that maybe. Yeah, something like that. Sure. And I was looking for the car before I got distracted, like super distracted. Where is... There it is. Oh my gosh. This is... You don't fit? What do you mean? No. What, why? Nintendo. Oh wait, that was a me problem actually. I think that was actually my fault, sorry. That was actually entirely my fault. Totally my fault. The giant clam, like the sea creature, I think that's a wind, no, that's a fall. Y'all, I'm shook. Also, what are the items that you actually want? Oh, perfect. Perfect. A drive-through bakery. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. All right, the theme for the flowers that I wanted was not blue pansy. I don't want blue pansy. I wanted this one. And then I wanted roses. And then I wanted yellow cosmos. You think the car is backwards? Is it? Well, okay, so you're talking about that the drive-through, the order would be the back and the pickup is this way. I see. So I need to reverse this actually. Okay, so be bendy. I hear you. You are absolutely correct. We're not going to do that for this because we don't get that kind of time. But we're just going to say that this is like the order and pickup maybe. You know, maybe they like ordered on an app, which makes me cringe every time I think about it. But you know what I mean. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, no, you're right. Okay, but be bendy, listen. What if it's in Japan? Where they drive on the other side? What if it, listen, what if it's island driving? Wait, okay, hold on. I want to see. We're actually gonna pay attention to this. Hold on. Did they design the car to be for Japan drivers or for Western drivers? Nintendo, why are you like this? The one time I wanted you to be Japanese focused with driving and cars, and I see the wheel. I see it. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're just going to listen. Just consider this as an island. It's island cars, okay? It's the opposite side. Listen. We're just gonna do it that way, okay? Okay. Yeah, no, it's the wheel's on this side. The wheel's on that side. Where do I find the stuff for the mermaid bed and the mermaid table? Yvonne, you have to go help Pascal, and you go sea creature diving, and you find a scallop, and you give them to Pascal. That's how you get the DIYs and the items. We can use our imaginations. Yes, Bendy, it's okay. No, seriously, if we're going to do it based on realism, and I had a whole tirade about being, oh, we're gonna be all realistic about it. No, you were absolutely correct. I am human. I have the ability to be wrong. In this case, for the first time ever, the chat was correct. So don't worry about it. Take it as the W is as it is. Okay, okay. Take it as the W as it is. It does look awesome though. I think. If we're going to treat it as we're going to switch it, right? But I do like the design of this. I think it's really cute, and it feels real. Like it's fake building, but it's not fake building. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not a fake building person, says the person who does like fake buildings, but I'm not actually a fake building person. So I'm very excited that like this is exciting for me. Listen. Okay, you all don't know this because most of you are new, but I have Tia on my island, and what if it's a boba shop, y'all? What if it's a boba shop? And yes, it's colorful. Thank you. What if I did a drive-through boba shop? Ignore the chicken for a second, but what if it was though? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna put like the wait, what do you mean I can't put that? What do you mean? Okay, thank you. I was about to complain. Oh y'all, this is exciting. I'm so excited. I'm so stinking excited, and I'm very grateful for all you cool people getting to share this with me, because I feel like I'm my most creative. Well, let me take a picture of this. So I know the layout and what I'm gonna be needing. And I think I have all of these. A cat cafe? Stop it. Shut the front door. I also have Olivia. On my island. We could do a cat cafe where it's like all cat themed. That's so cute. Okay, look, if we're gonna get you dressed. What does the disgruntled food service person wear now? Like listen, it's so cute. Stop it. Okay, all right. We need to work on your eyes, Basti, because this is definitely like I took some extra pep and I packed it in my tumbler, and I'm going to serve you what you want, whether you like it or not. So wait. Listen. Welcome to Boba Palace. This is my last day, and I have 0 fricks to give. How may I not help you? Oh, I love it. I super love it. Okay, hold on. Wait, no. There we go. No, wait, no. If we're gonna make it like super hip, much better. Let's do that one. Okay, so if that's the drive-through, and that's why she's on her last leg at work. I know, the hat. Okay, so girl, I need you to like not be here. Like, can you just like sit right there? Yeah, go on your bubble break. It's fine. So this is going to be the place where they do the orders, right? How do we design that? I'm going to have to do a I need to get glass, like a glass thing. Custom code, icon word. Is the giant clam in the water? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's just like imagine with your beautiful imaginations that this is a thing, okay? And then we're going to make it like a small entryway. There's no like actual sitting here. Okay. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay, if we're doing boba, like if we're actually like doing the bit, right? Square checkout counter. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I hear you. I hear you. Let me see. Maybe there's like the small sitting area right here. And then, yeah, okay, okay. We've got this, Basties. We've got this. We have the technology. I said fast bubbles, so bubbles are small. I think the giant clam's relatively fast. I think. All right, checkout counter. Let's do... No, you're right. I don't have to do it this way because we can do a wallpaper and ooh. Yeah, like this. Okay, so we can do this one. There will be the window there, and then we have it like that. We could do it that way. We could do it like that. I like this layout right here. Okay, okay. And then what about... No, not you. Not you. We're trying, like, listen, I'm gonna try to be better about colors, okay? We were doing like green, right? Like this one. The green looks nice. The green looks nice. Oh, maybe... Maybe pink? I've been enjoying like the green and yellow together. Ooh, that's so bright though. That's so bright. Oh, wait. Yes. I think this one. It's either that one or this one. Yeah, that one. That feels very much like she's so done. She's so done with everything. Let's do white here, and then what colors do we have? Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, so we needed the checkout counter. We need the checkout counter. The table. And there we go. So it'll be this one. I'm gonna put it here. So just imagine, you beautiful people, that there's a window there, okay? Just imagine. And then we'll put this here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that. And then can I put it like that? This also, it is the same thing, but the fact that the wood grain is different bothers me every time. Every time. Like, why? Why you like this? We're also going to do, I think... I may change the flooring. The flooring is kind of bothering me a bit. We'll do... Maybe like that right here. Maybe make the room deeper so that the island... Yeah, I think... Yeah, I need to make it bigger. Crackle Cat, hello. It's giving asbestos. I was trying to give like... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Actually, we're gonna do that. And then just imagine, friends, if you can, the this is going to be like the window drive-in thing, okay? So just imagine, okay? I know you all are imaginative tech. And make it deeper. Or maybe like you can watch how the process gets made or something. Like you can put that right here. We could do it that way. We'll do that. And then you keep on getting a garden neon or a fruit with bowl thing? A fruit with bowl thing? I have I have no idea what that is. Wait, here, we'll do this. I'm still confused about 3.0's release. When exactly is it coming out? PA Pacific time. Don't at me, because I may be talking out of my tush, okay? So if you could just give me that grace. But I've heard that we can possibly expect it to release 8 p.m. EST, which I believe... Is that 5 p.m. PST? People who are really good at math, let me know. Let me know. Now the whole asbestos thing is bothering me. I'm trying to be quirky. I'm trying to be, ooh. Ew. Okay. All right. So I think it's like 5 p.m. maybe. But don't at me, okay? Don't at me if I'm wrong. I'm going to be going live tomorrow my usual time, and we're just gonna wait. All right, and then we'll put like this right here. Cool. And then we need something right here. 6 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you. Thank you. Sea anemones are also for diving. Okay, let's do... So again, I am like terribly not in the know. So don't at me if I'm wrong. Please and thank you. And we'll do white here. Actually, no, I like this one because it has a little like here you go thing. So a person can do an order. Yeah, like that. Maybe possibly. Maybe possibly. And then wait, no, I can do a wall. I can do a wall. Can I do a wall? No, I can't do a wall. I can't, wait. Can I do a wall? We're just gonna assume that I can do a wall. Okay. Just gonna assume. Last I heard 15th of January was the intended release date. Then I heard, so time zones are fun, right? I feel like Japan is going to release Japan time, right? Which means that they're going to release on the 15th for Japan. Does that make sense? Are we rolling with what I'm throwing down so far? And I'm of the opinion that they're probably going to release 15th of Japan in the middle of the day, but they're trying to accommodate so a good portion of players, oh, that's much better, are able to play it when it releases. And I think here, actually, we'll do this so that people can like see the process of how the boba gets made. Oh wait, no, we can make it like a thing. Why is in the ocean? Is there a net? So it keeps people from going out of bounds. It's for game dev work that's creating an actual border that makes it so that you can't leave the area. Oh, listen. I'd perhaps eat here. I'd perhaps eat here. Yeah, it's the boundary line. I'm heading out. Bye, Artsy. Thank you for the stream. Yuri, thank you so much for your beautiful presence. Happy time zones wherever you are. Oh, y'all. Am I a genius or am I a genius with this layout? You may vote for me at the Emmys or whatever the heck people are doing. Why is there a boundary line? Mostly it's because there's no like procedural generation. I think that's the term for Animal Crossing. Like if I don't know if any modded switches have done this, but I don't think it actually goes anywhere. I think that it's just the game makes it stuck for you. There we go. Is this how it works? So I always turn these backwards. Okay. And then we need tea. We need tea, right? What's crazier is in the northern Scandinavia, it's daytime 24/7 for 6 months. And then, hello, LMS. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, wait, maybe she just like makes the tea here. Like maybe it's just like a literal tea shop in that she picks the tea and she brews it. That is really cute though. And then this is becoming so intense. Game-wise, it's too dangerous. That too. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, look at this. We got the drinks. Yep, the drink menu. Cool, cool, cool. And then, oh, we'll just put the bread here because I don't want to worry about that. We'll put a toaster here, I guess. Listen, we had a lot of people coming in, okay? It was a time. Oh yeah, we'll do the smoothies. Yeah, we'll do like a smoothie thing like right here. And then was there like a tea thing? Oh yeah, right here. Cool, cool. And then where's the toaster? Where's the toast? There we go. Toaster. All right, let me see. Toaster. I'm toast in a toaster. I'm getting really hot. Tick tock, tick tock. Oh my gosh, out I pop. Awesome. Ooh, yeah, let's do yellow. Cute. And then we'll do a like a boba thing. I see anyone's, yeah, no. All right. Where's the boba? The boba. Where's the boba? Where's the drinks? We've got, we'll do this boba right here. Rice cooker for boba. Oh, the rice cooker for boba is such a strat. Holy moly, you are a genius. Where's the rice cooker? That is big brain as hell. Oh my gosh. Wait, can we like find... Wait, where's the brown one? That's boba adjacent, it's fine. Oh yeah. Wow, you are brilliant. You should be doing this for me instead of me doing this for me. No, wait, actually, let's do green. Or no, maybe what I should do is like milk. Should I do the milk carton thing? Or should it be like the water dispenser? Or the espresso? We could do like espresso boba. We could do espresso boba. There we go. How long does it take for people you found on different islands to come to your village on your island? Oh, you mean villagers when you're villager hunting. If you're villager hunting, that is within a day. Right there. And then we'll have like a little city sit. Because I guess she has to have a city sit somewhere. Yeah, we'll do, oh, you know what? Because my island's the peach tree. Yeah, like that. Listen. This is cute. I'm gonna take another picture of that. And then where is that, it's not this item. It's like, it's a trash item. It's a trash can item. But it's for like cleaning up. It's like a concession thing. You may have an idea of what to do for Ava now. I love that. You could never get this far. I'm just thinking about things at a shop lately. Not the steel trash can. No. It's like the concession one. Let me see if I can find it. Change of plans came back online. That's okay. Welcome back. We're here for a little bit more, and then we will share you lovely people with somebody who you can meet. Wait, where is it? I'm good with the items, right? Like, I know what the items are, but okay, I'm just gonna look this up. Let me see. Concession stand. Wait, concession ACNH. No, not the concession stand wall. Trash can. What's it called? No. The busing station, Alexis. You majesty. Thank you. Yes, this thing. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like right here. We desaturated? No, I did not. This is colorful. There's pink, there's yellow. What do you mean? There's, okay, well, okay, listen. Just don't, we did not desaturate, okay? We did not desaturate. I don't want to hear that nonsense. No, thank you. I mean, like, shh. Let me see if I can find it. Where is... We could do that one. We could do... Wait, no, that's not gonna work. That's a lot. Listen, A-Bear, do not tell on me. I don't want to hear it. There. No, that's not gonna work either. We could do... Ooh, wait. Oh. I don't know how I feel about this wallpaper, but if that's not colorful, I don't want to hear that trash talk. Where is Diesel? Diesel is doing Diesel things. Diesel does not need to be informed, okay? Oh, wait. Is there like... Let me see. Like, listen, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Okay, maybe that helps. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, we can also do like actual green or yellow. Yellow is just really bright for this, and I'm trying to again make it a little bit more homey. I mean, I could also just do this, right? We could also make it basic as heck. Your Majesty. That's fun. Which one was the one that worked? Oh, I could also, like, literally do this, too. We could do that. I may want to change the flooring, then. Do I want to change the flooring? Here, we'll do pink, right, for the inside. If we want to, like, make it, hellscape. Oh, no. Gosh, that makes me so uncomfortable. Do I want to turn on the light, maybe? No. What was the flooring that I had that I really liked? Oh, we could do that one. That's ridiculous. The snowflake one is cute. We could do the pink. Oh, I really don't like the texture of that though. We could do that one. You went, so, Yvonne, here's something that may also be a thing. If you haven't been trading with people, that plot will be empty. So unless you didn't actually invite somebody, they may not show up. Do I? No. Could do the coffee shop thing, the concession stand. No, not, oh god, no, not the concession stand. That sort of works. I'd probably keep it. Do anything blue? Okay. Anything blue? I mean, this is my tendency is to do this the cafe wall because it's quite literally perfect. So let's just make the imagination friends that this is like the drive-through window. I'll figure that out. And then we have, let's change the flooring a bit then. Let's change the flooring. Yeah, that's better. It's like it's muted, but it's not like boring. Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of this. Hey, don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. It works, okay? It works. Okay, we'll do this and we'll make it... Oh wait, can we do blue? Are you, is it literally the refrigerator? Is it literally the refrigerator that you were upsetty spaghetti about? Is it? Okay, there, we've made it red. And then... No, I don't like that actually. There. Yeah, no, there's more color than not. There's more color than not. It's fine. It's fine. Also, I think we were at set 47. There we go. All right. I think we used up everything that she asked for, correct? I think we did. Yes. So let's take a look at the outside for the drive-through, and then we will we'll start calling it. Yeah, look at this. I mean, we're obviously going to have to like switch it, which is fine. It's fine. This is fine. But this is, I mean, am I a genius? I'm a genius. Amori, hello, welcome in. I'm a genius, right? Yeah. So listen, it's colorful. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna keep going. No. Just kidding. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. It's ready. It's so ready. We're so ready, spaghetti. I don't need to switch it. We'll figure it out. I don't actually use the car item unless it's in a parking lot, so it's going to be very interesting to have a car like this. My gastronomy garden. Amori, oh, you were in for a time. So I don't know how long it's been since you've played. We've had 2.0, which happened in 2021, right? It happened in 2021. And since then, we were all under the assumption that that was it. That was it with the game. Wow, Ava and her traumatized face. And so 3.0 was announced in October of last year, just on a random Thursday. And it's going to be for both the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. Cap'n is we're getting a hotel on the Cap'n dock. We are getting Slumber Island, so you basically have a creative mode with Luna, where you can design 3 islands in 3 different sizes. Eva looks edible. And there's a lot of different things that are available, whether or not you have a Switch 1 or a Switch 2. And Switch 2 also has an upgrade for $5 that's like, you can have 12 people on your island, you can use a camera mode, you have megaphone capabilities from like New Leaf, and then better graphics, and I'm trying to remember what else. I think that's it. Reminds me of Thanksgiving. I feel bad for the villager homes for vacations I make. They aren't 0 effort, but they're low effort. Annie, it's okay. It's all right. Eva, I can call you Elise. Yes, thank you. Yeah, friends, because of the ads, I don't know your name, so thank you for letting me know. Yeah, Amori, I know that on the Nintendo YouTube channel, they have the update that is listed. Actually, I'm gonna do it for you because I'm so nice. Hold on. So, Nintendo America 3.0 ACNH. Basti, I got you. Share, copy. And then yes, bulk crafting. There's bulk crafting. There is crafting from your inventory. There are collaborations with Lego and Splatoon and Zelda. So new villagers, new items. What's the other thing? I think that's it, right? I think that's it. Wow, I think that's probably my favorite build that I've ever done in Happy Home Paradise, to be honest. So thank you all for sharing that with me. I'm going to show you what I have for my island. So just to let you all know that my island is a mess. I've moved all of my villagers. I've redone all their houses in the sense that like I've just reset them. My Frenchie has zoomies. Frenchies are so cute. Oh yeah, the Rossetti cleanup. My favorite thing, the thing that I'm looking most forward to. You can have Rossetti clean up your entire island. Like and trees and shrubs and flowers in inventory. So, friends, welcome to Lagom, my 2-year strong forever island. This is my current lineup. These are the 4 villagers that I will always have on my island. They are my favorite. Vesta and Antonio are my favorite villagers. I have plushies of them. So we currently have Vesta, Fang, Olivia, Antonio, Tex, Charlize, Apple, Bunny, Tia, and Jacob. And I'm looking to do a town island where I'm actually going to be using the entire island to make the town. I've never really done that before. So I haven't like cleaned up anything. I've just moved the villagers and deconstructed a lot of stuff and got rid of most of my flowers because I'm not using the black and white flowers for my island. I've started getting back into flower breeding, and I'm basically just doing my box method where if you struggle to create consistent islands, that you create a box to start your pathing or however you want to have your island laid out. And it can be as big as literally your entire island, or it can be as small as that it surrounds resident services. But I always suggest that you start with a block, and that's how you get started. You have Vesta on your island too, Balloon Boy, let's go. For Zelda and Splatoon, yes, and for Zelda and Splatoon, you need amiibos. So this is my island that was kind of before I started deconstructing things, so it is literally a mess. But I've moved my villagers because that's most of the people I'll be moving anyway. And yeah, so I'm really, really excited. Ever plan to include a second protagonist to fill the gap? No, I haven't done that. I feel like I already have a weird tendency to be obsessive about my island. I don't need to worry about a second person. Listen, we love Vesta stands. Hold on, let me show you my plush before we go. Hold on. So when I say, friends, that I love Vesta, I really love Vesta. I love Vesta, she's great. So friends, this is where I think we're going to sign off. I want to say, first and foremost, Kate, thank you for the gifted memberships. You literally didn't have to do that. Hooligans, thank you so much for being here. And I'm thinking that maybe we should share this joy with another creator, maybe a smaller creator that is playing some Animal Crossing right now to share in the hype. So who is currently streaming? I know exactly who we are going to be raiding. Oh yes, friends. Our good friend from My Pastel Path is currently streaming Animal Crossing. Liz has come back after a bit, so please be sure to do a hashtag Artsy raid. You're not obligated to stay, but leave a like at the very least, and if you like Liz's vibe, please subscribe. And I'm going to leave you. Hello, Lavender, thank you. I'm going to leave you with a sentiment that I leave on every live stream and video, that I hope you're being kind to yourself and being kind to others and making art and playing games and encouraging others to do the same. Get hyped for the 3.0 and just, you know, play it the way that you want, okay? Don't worry what anyone else is doing. Do what brings you the most joy, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow, and if not, I'll see you later. Bye!